Hello everyone, Ceri the Crafter here, that's C-E-R-I, the Crafter, and I'm here with sort of a kind of informational video, to be honest with you. I've been asked, after people have watched several of my videos, Ceri, what are those storage boxes you're using? And when they see my gel plate videos, they're like, what are you storing your gel plate in? So I thought, right, I keep answering these questions on the comments, and I thought, let's just do a video of it, and I will try and give you as much information as I possibly can. Bit of an unusual background, but that's because I'm trying to deal with slightly opaque, slightly transparent, see-through boxes, and I'm trying to do it so you can actually see what they are. So, first box. Okay, this is the box I store my 12 by 12s in. I store my 12 by 12 papers in them. I store my 12 by 12 gel plate in them. I store all of my other gel plates. If they fit in here a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, I keep them in there, and I actually just lay it on a shelf flat, and I have no problems whatsoever. I had in the past, when I had a 12 by 12, would store it on end, and that was not a problem either. So, right, I've done a bit of an internet search. Now, I can't put the link to these from eBay or Amazon because, of course, I'm in the UK and the link may not work there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the description that I searched for, or the title that came up when it came up. And in the description box, I will write that out fully just in case my accent throws you slightly. So these are called 12 by 12 storage box for scrapbooking and paper crafts, 2.6 volume. So let's have a look at some measurements, shall we? So it says it's 12 by 12, but in all honesty, the only 12 is the width. The length, however, is 13.25, let's say. Now, the reason I use these boxes is because the inside measurement is 12 and a little bit. So it does mean my 12 by 12 papers fit into it. It does mean my 12 by 12 gel plate fits into it, which is the biggest gel plate I've got. So if I was to do this in the other language, I would say, what's that? 31 centimeters or 310 millimeters. The other direction, this one is 13.2. or 13.5, sorry, 13.25, and this measurement is, say, 333, 334 millimeters. So that's the width and the length and width. The depth, let's see if I can do this up this high. Okay, so the depth is, I'd say that's possibly an inch, which to me in my language is 2.5. So this is what I use. The smaller one that you all see me using now for my ephemera, I do have a couple of ephemera folders, but I did find that if I use these boxes, I have more of a chance. I should just reach one down for you. Okay, oh, that's probably the wrong one to look at, really, isn't it? Let's look at something different. Okay, as you can see, I can move stuff around and look at it far better than I can if it's all tucked into little pieces within my ephemera book. And I found this a lot more usable for me. I also have had questions, where do the dividers come from? So we'll deal with that question next. So let's give you some measurements on this. Now, this box, if you do a search for peel off sticker sheet storage, box for art, crafts and card making, and they very kindly on that one gave me the description of, it was 114 millimeters wide, it was 252 millimeters long, and it was 32 millimeters tall. So if we need that in English measurements or imperial, that's 4.5 wide by, I'd say, just under 10 inches. And that looks like 1, 2, 3/8 is that? 1 3/8 tall. So copy the description of the box you want and drop that into Amazon or eBay, and that search will probably bring these up for you. One thing about these, however, not so much the 12 by 12s, which I find are usually quite a uniform price. If you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Hobbycraft, you will find that they're all different prices. If you go to an arts and crafts show, you may find that there's 3 of these for the price of 2. Sometimes you'll go to an arts and crafts show and they will have a bundle of 5 of them all together, and those 5, if you divide the price up into 5, is actually cheaper again. So it's worth shopping around for these ones. If I pull my guillotine out and cut a strip just fractionally under 4 1/4, I think I want to go. Let's put this one back to my scrap, over to one side. So what I do is I take my piece of card, or well, it's just heavy paper stock, to be honest with you, and I will fold it directly in the middle. Then I take my box, I open it up, and I make a tent so it's tented in the middle. Okay, we've got that. And then I press it down until the ends meet the ends of the box, and I keep pressing, and then I press it to the left, press it to the right. I'll then pull it back out of the box and give it a bit of a neater press, try and line the edges up. And that's all I do for my storage. So that actually just gives me the division. I find that that gives me enough room for the top, bang, and that's how I do myself. So hopefully that answered the question. So I'm Ceri the Crafter, that's Ceri the Crafter. Until next time, bye bye now.